Hey guys, how you going? So it is week 137 here on the homestead. 137 weeks ago, I moved to Bulgaria to a rundown property and I started my homestead. So let's go and check out what's happened this week here on the homestead. Okay guys, so this week here on the homestead, what I've been doing is I've been working on a hergoculture bed. I was inspired by a YouTube channel called Self-Sufficient Me. So if you haven't checked out Self-Sufficient Me yet, go and check it out. Fantastic information, great YouTube channel. Some people have noticed that yes, I do watch Self-Sufficient Me. But anyway, we'll go and check out the hergoculture bed. I have been working on the demolition of the barn as well, starting to move the big stones out, and I've decided to create a stone circle as well. Haven't quite got there yet, but we have got the first stone in place. Anyway, guys, I hope you've had a fantastic week. Hope you've done everything you wanted to do. Hope you've achieved everything you wanted to achieve. And I will, of course, talk to you soon. Okay, guys, have a great one. Right, so as the demolition continues, we are down to walls. All of the wood, all of the roof, all of the tiles is gone. As you can see, we're going to get down to brickwork soon. We've got mud bricks at the top, but got a load of wood rubbish out the back there, a load of tile rubbish, and we are starting to move these stones. So this nice little friendly one came from over there, and we're digging those out. And as you can see, this is a nice, easy to move little rock. Only probably weighs around 100 kilos, but we'll get him over there eventually. Okay guys, so this is the first stone in my stone circle. It is the center stone, and as you can see, it used to be an old millstone, but we've got it lined up nicely with the bridge, so you can see the bridge straight through. And I'll probably put something on this side so that from the bridge you can see a nice I don't know, a nice framed image from the bridge. But yeah, so not aligned with the stars or anything, but aligned with the bridge and the waterfall over on that side of the property. So yeah, from the bridge you can see it off in the distance there. That's the centre stone for the stone circle. It won't be out as far as the orange spade just there. It will be a little bit closer, but it should keep future historians guessing as to why there's a stone circle in the middle of my property. Okie dokie, so hergoculture. It's I think German way of growing things. Basically you dig a hole, then dig a small hole, trench, like a couple of trenches, the top one wide and shallow, the middle one deep and thin, and then you fill it backfill it with prunings and branch clippings and bits of old trunk, and basically as the wood rots down it holds a lot of moisture and it gives a lot of nutrients back to the soil. So it's a permaculture way of growing because you end up with a very mounded raised bed. I'm not really too sure what I'm going to put in here, but this is my experimental bed area, so this is where I grew it. But yeah, go and check out Self-Sufficient Me for more information on hergoculture. So the frost came through and as you can see killed the chilies, so we started digging those out. This is how we made the hergoculture bed. Step one, start digging the trench, then we're going to widen the trench over to the other side and start digging the bottom of the trench. Once the bottom of the trench is completed, then we're going to go back through and start, so that's the trench completed. Next thing we do, start filling it with wood. Hey guys, so I was asked about my Christmas trees. I don't actually plant them all out in a row or anything, but I do plant each one out. This was the first year's Christmas tree. It's actually a lot bigger than when I planted it. It's still pretty small, but yeah, it's developing a root system, and it's just out here in the front yard, sort of in the way of the wall, so I built the wall around it. That was intentional, but yeah, Tato seems to like it. But yeah, it's doing very well. So that was the Christmas tree number one. Alright, so this is last year's Christmas tree. So it's the second pine tree I planted. It's actually in the bigger field slash soon to be forest. Well, 10 years to be forest. So it's out here. The next Christmas tree will be going over there somewhere. This year's Christmas tree. But yeah, so this is Christmas tree number 2. Hey guys, so that's the end of another week here on the homestead. I hope you enjoyed everything, and I am going to put now a selection of this week's photos that I took, obviously with that new camera I got last week. So I hope you've enjoyed everything. We're obviously not doing a lot at the moment because it is very cold, and it's big things like the hergoculture bed are taking up a lot of time because I've got to prune the trees and then put them in there. So that'll be finished next week, and we should be coming up to the 1st of December, which will mean next week will be a Christmas episode. But anyway guys, from me to you, I hope you've had a fantastic time, and I will of course talk to you next week. Enjoy the photos.